Greetings, this is Erodo Jumbo. In this tutorial, JavaScript anonymous functions will be created. So as you can see here, anonymous functions do not have a name, and they're often assigned as variables or passed as parameters to other functions. So anonymous functions can be assigned as local variable with closures. Basically, this is the same scope method, local scope. Anonymous functions are usually useful for event handlers and callbacks. So in this tutorial, I will not do an event handler, I will do a callback, but essentially all types of callbacks are usually anonymous functions. And I'll show you how to, event handlers, and I'll show you simple callback. That's one of the things you learn when you first learn when you do JavaScript. There is a need for it. So closures here basically you access variables from outer scope even after the outer function has finished. So this is useful for when you have nested functions. Anonymous functions as a syntax for creating anonymous functions. Oh, this is another mistake. This is actually meant to be arrow function. So let me fix this. Okay, I made the change, so it should be arrow functions. So you have the syntax, which is the arrow symbol for creating anonymous expressions. So as you can see here, the anonymous function is, as you can see, it doesn't have a name, and this is a self-invoking or executing anonymous function. In this case, I'm using also the arrow function. As you can see here, that's how you do it. The source code is in here, and if you just want just a quick syntax to see, a screenshot. As you can see here, we have the screenshot for the tutorial for today. And this is the output, and then this is the video. And of course, JavaScript is open source. It uses MScript standard license and W3C software license, making allows commercial use, modification, dispute, and making derivatives proprietary. Every Friday there's a live stream. You can free to join and ask questions. It's at 8 p.m. So if you go to ojambo.com, here you can see that. See, this is the upcoming one for this coming Friday, and it's going to be about what you do after installing WordPress. So that's going to be at 8:30. So you can just click this. It's so you see it's going to be live at that time. So you can join on YouTube. So here, as you can see, the instructions is simply all you need to do is just go to. You can click the link and log into WordPress. Sorry, I meant YouTube. Log into YouTube, and you'll be able to participate. Or if you don't want to do that, you can simply just click on here and you can watch it on ojambo.com. Okay, so let's go now to ojamboshop.com. So I'm going to be using the ojamboshop.com Learning JavaScript web IDE. Obviously, it also inspired this tutorial. As you can see, it comes with an IDE, and with JavaScript, all you need is a web browser. So let's begin. So as usual, you can always copy paste. What's going on here? This is very similar, if it's not exactly the same as you can see, there's no name. I just created a variable, and this one just returns John. And then to run it, I can say console.log. Copy this. The anonymous function returned there we go. So in this case, I'm going to use the arrow function. and use the arrow function, is just the arrow symbol, return Jane. I'll just copy this here so I don't make a mistake. So just a console, the anonymous function, arrow function returned, then I just put the function name in there. So you can see it acts as a variable as well as a anonymous function. Now next we're going to create a self-executing anonymous function. So function so don't make a mistake here with spelling. So this will run by itself. As promised, I'm also going to have a self-executing anonymous function. Not a self-executing. This is going to be, it's going to be a self-executing the callback. So create a counter. Let interval equals set. Interval is a built-in JavaScript function. So counter plus equals 1. You say if counter equals five. I'll just say clear interval. This also confused me when I was learning JavaScript. So even though this is the variable is actually outside the inner function, you are still able to call it because of the scope. This used to confuse me when I was learning JavaScript. So console.log, say the self-executing, I'll just copy this so I don't make a mistake. So what this runs every 1000 millisecond, every 1000 milliseconds. That's basically 1 second. Now this will not run, this is not going to run in the IDE for security reasons. So what I'll do is I'll just change this to an alert, just so you can see it. So okay, run, so every second. So you see this, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. So it's done. And then the rest are down here. For example, the John, and then this is for Jane, and then this one, the self-executing anonymous function. So we go back to the article, which is on ojambo.com/javascript-anonymous-functions. Just a quick reminder that there's a live stream this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to join. You can ask questions, or you have any concerns or you need help. I'm always happy to help live. If you want to learn JavaScript, you can visit ojamboshop.com and you can purchase this Learning JavaScript course. It's available 24/7. There are no subscriptions, just a one-time fee. And the book version of the course is available on Amazon.com. You search for Edward Ojambo. The links are in the description. there's a paperback version, which is a physical copy, and the ebook version. And also another way to get to the to them is on the reference for the article. You can see here the Learning JavaScript course on jumboshop.com. There's also the Learning JavaScript paperback on Amazon, Learning JavaScript ebook on Amazon. And if you want custom websites, applications, or tutorials one-on-one, any programming language, you visit ojamboservices.com. Thank you.